I want to be clear right from the start. This is just my opinion, and I may very well be wrong. But I also know I'm not the only one feeling this. And I have decided to trust my feelings and say it out loud. When I watched Charlie Kirk's funeral, something felt off. It didn't feel like grief, it didn't feel like mourning, it felt like a show. It felt like a campaign rally, not a memorial.
Husband Charlie, he wanted to save young men just like the one who took his life.
Now, I'm not saying Erica Kirk isn't grieving. Losing a husband this suddenly, that's unimaginable. And she may have thousand things going on in her head right now. The Turning Point organization, fundraising, media, her kids, her personal life, the entire political machine. Sometimes stressors like this forces you to perform, to present a certain way, to look strong, polished, composed. But here's the thing, that's exactly why it felt strange to me. Because when grief is raw, you can't fully curate it. It leaks out in little ways. A look, a pause, a stumble in your voice, few tears. But what I saw didn't feel like that. What I saw looked polished. It looked staged. It looked curated. It looked like optics. And then that hug with Trump. And then there were fireworks when Erica entered stage. There were merch tables at a funeral. T-shirts, hats, slogans, never surrender, stickers, posters. That's not grief, that's branding. That's where it really hits me. That wasn't just about honoring Charlie. This was about extending the brand, keeping the machine alive. If you didn't know better, you might think you'd walk into a political convention, not a memorial service. Now, some people will say, that's how you honor his legacy. He built a movement. Of course, it should look like that. And maybe that's true. Maybe this is exactly what Charlie would have wanted. But I still can't help but feel uneasy. I don't want to have a funeral like this for my loved ones. Because think about it, who had the mic the longest? Who got the spotlight? Yes, Erica spoke, but so did Trump. So did J.D. Vance. So did other political heavyweights. Candace, who hasn't stopped talking about Charlie Kirk since he passed away, wasn't even invited there. Some of his other friends, someone told me, Tucker Carlson, I believe he's his friend, and the other girl, Megyn Kelly, is his friend too. Someone commented on one of my videos and they were not even invited either. What kind of funeral is that The closest friends aren't even invited. And the speeches weren't just about Charlie, the man. They were about Charlie, the symbol.
Charlie passionately wanted to reach and save the lost boys of the West.
And that's where, in my opinion, the line got crossed. It's one thing to remember someone's work. It's another thing to turn their death into a campaign movement. Now I want to check myself here. It is possible, and I want to acknowledge this, that this is just Erica's way of coping. That she believes deep down the best way to honor her husband is to project strength, to carry on the movement, to keep the fire alive. That's possible. And that's why I say I may be wrong. But I also know I'm not the only one who felt this. The disconnect, the performance, the weird vibe that didn't feel like mourning.
That man, that young man, I forgive him. I forgive him because it was what Christ did and is what Charlie would do. The answer to hate is not hate. The answer we know from the gospel is love, and always love. Love for our enemies and love for those who persecute us.
I want to hear from you. What do you think? Do you think that apology was rushed? Even Candace says that she is still feeling angry. Don't you think it is too early to forgive someone? It's just my opinion. I'm just speaking out loud. So here is my honest take. Charlie Kirk's funeral didn't feel like a funeral. It felt like a political rally. And that left me uneasy. But that's just me. What about you? Did you watch it? Did you feel the same strange vibe? Or did it strike you differently? I want to hear your take, because if you felt what I felt, you are not alone.